All right, hold up. I need to give Olive a cookie for being such a good little dog. Here you go, little queen. Enjoy your queen cookies. Um, we're trimming the pieces that we need to. I'm just gonna hit my fire with my blowtorch real quick to make sure it's toasty in here for a little dog. But yeah, this is gonna be probably not the longest video. I don't have any other music going. I don't have the stream going on TikTok or anything. Um, we're just gonna do it here. So the deal is we're gonna trim the outer layers of our double wall pieces that we made earlier today, and then put in some squares. I just took a bunch of kids out hiking in the woods for a while, and it's pouring rain, so I'm pretty wet. And I like decided just to like come almost immediately in here just to get this done. So I need to get out of these clothes pretty quickly. So we're gonna, like I said, go and kind of do this as fast as we can. The nice thing about the square pattern that we're gonna be doing is that it is actually a lot quicker than the other form that we were doing. So the circles take up a lot of time. It was really nice. It was wet. I did not wear rain pants, and so my pants are soaked. And I could have changed, but that's what a smart person would have done. So here we are. The thing is, like, my studio is not like attached to my house, so I had to go out in the rain again. So I was like, why not just wear the already wet pants out, you know? Uh-oh, may have gone too thin on this. Yep, I did. Well, that's a serious bummer. Hopefully we can come back from it. But I may have ruined this one. That's okay. Haley? My professional? No. I just started a couple weeks ago, so I'm far from that. Um, take a class at a pottery center, like a craft center or something like that. That's probably the most cost efficient and easiest way to start off. But, you know, ugh, excuse me. Smart move. So we'll put some squares into that in a sec, but we have two more to trim. How much is my setup? Brand new in today's age, like if you bought everything today, um, 6. 11, 11, 14, about $28,000. Uh, Closer to 30. In today's age, closer to $35,000 probably. Oh man, what kind of work do you have, Amanda? Damn. All right. Hard at work. It's going well outside of the fact that these little grubby kids got me sick. I feel fine today. I just have this like weird little cough every so often. No. You donate what the cost of this is, or you donate half the cost of one of these cups, then I'll destroy it. How about that? But you have to do the donation has to account for the 30% loss from when you donate. And these are $150. I do, Haley. I have generic white guy face. How am I high? That's how much my setup cost. Gotcha. You can do pottery for cheaper, but you know, yeah, I got you, Amanda. Actually, just take a class at a craft center. That's the best way to do it. What's up, Davin? Oh my God, Jim, I have. I've had so many good potato dishes since I've seen there. 1K for what? 1K won't even buy you a wheel. These are $2,800 each, my BB, and that's on sale. This guy, but he knows better. I should be listening to the pro. What's up, Gab? God, I wish it would only cost $1,000. Can you imagine accessibility? I would love it. What kind of stuff do you stream, Haley, or make videos of, or what's your niche? What's your thing? Tell me everything. You are. What kind of wheel? What's up, Adrian? Oh hell yeah! Love a good whisper. Well, that's cool. Yeah, Jim makes a very good point. I appreciate you, Jim. Well, I'm not gonna remember that, Jaden. So you're gonna have to remind me. That's too much information for me to remember. Jim, have you found a new potato that you're into? What's your deal with that? What's up, Gavin? How are ya? Mm, right on, Haley. Yep. I think the class in person is the best bet, even though a teacher probably won't be the most informative from a craft center. It gets you into the door and see if you even like it, because this is gets pretty expensive. It doesn't have to be, but if you want good gear and you want a wood kiln and you want things like that, you're gonna end up spending as much as I did. Seems that way, Dragon. Man, oh man. Well, Friday's like hours away. What's happening on Friday? Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Ooh, that's exciting. Excuse me. Do you like them? Have you met them? I'm dying over here. Yeah, the cheap stuff's great too. Um, I mean, the big thing is that I got into pottery before became super mainstreamy and expensive. I mean, it was still expensive, but it was like attainably expensive. Now it's kind of like at a ridiculous price. Halloween's on Friday? This Friday? Air dry clay's cool. Sup, Sarah? Yeah, who have you met? I can't even remember what I've said. Yeah, the stupid little wheels on Amazon are great. I mean, like, why not get into it? It's 180 bucks or something. Versus, again, this wheel right now, if you want to buy it, I think is $2,800. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the last price that I saw of it. Okay. Hi, hi. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, good. I'm glad that you like them, but that'd be a bummer. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is poke holes in them. We're not poking holes in them. We are going to cut squares into them. I know who that is, Haley. I bet they're a pretty cool dude. It's only that much? Interesting. Did it lower in price recently? Hmm. James, I just started last week. I wouldn't consider myself good at pottery either. Mm. What I don't recommend is streaming on YouTube, but I appreciate that, Julia. That means a lot. I'm sorry that it's so late. It's late honestly, this is kinda late for me to be streaming. I don't usually stream this late either. But like I said earlier, I was taking the kids for a hike in the rain, and I came immediately from there. I got little dog, she's sleeping in front of you guys, and now I'm going here. And how many followers do you have so far, Haley? I kinda lucked out. The first video that I ever posted to YouTube, um, gave me like 1,000 followers, and then I didn't do anything with YouTube for like 2 years, and then we came back to it about 6 months ago, something like that. You guys wanna see over my shoulder? Do you wanna be attached to this mount? Or do you guys like where you were at? It's a good question. Hey, Dragon, do you know how to start a poll for me? I have to look up that company. I've never heard of that company. Rode? Is that just like a German company? Or do they sell elsewhere? Never heard of them. I sell everything. Let me see. How would I do a poll? God, I'm dying. Guys, if I die, you were here at least for it. Okay, how do I make a poll? No, what if I did this? Ooh, here we go. Hold up, hold on. Hold your butts. Okay, there we go. There's a little poll real quick. Mm, gotcha. Yo, wait, who is that? All right, where we're at, we're good. That sounds good to me. Wait, how do I move the poll? Yeah. All right, we'll just keep you where you are then. Oh, that's Sydney? Hi, Sydney. Um, it's 6:13 here. Almost my bedtime. Though that's what I was curious about too, Sydney. I really like these squares. We'll try, I'm kind of curious about doing triangles. I don't know who said triangles. I don't know if that was you, Dragon, earlier. Nope, I am not in Ohio. I'm on the East Coast, up in New England area. That was you? We might try them on one of these. I kinda wanna, like, scratch up the surface first before I do it, though. The thing I like to scratch surfaces with is outside, and I don't really wanna go outside. What do we think? Do we like? Kinda cool, right? Nice. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright, so let's try a triangle one next. But the triangles, we're gonna add, like, let's add texture or something. I don't know why I wanna do that, but I think what I wanna do awesome. We're gonna go up and down a bunch of times, and then so we have kind of this cool up and down texture. Now, how well it's coming across, but, I eat it as a snack, Haley. Oh, hell yeah, I'll check when I get off of this. I literally like I said, I literally, like, came in here as soon as I got home. We're just gonna straight go for this. Dying over here. Someone send someone to make me stop coughing. I need someone to be constantly just, like, massaging my throat so I can not cough anymore. Yeah, this stuff is totally edible. It's, like, very nutritious. It's very, delicious. Tastes like, it's like a lemony cream cheese. Welcome back. Oh, well, that's a really interesting idea. What if we did do some circles and some we'll just do the whole thing. Do you have pictures anywhere? Let's do that. I actually I like that idea. Why don't we section I have an idea. We're gonna section this off. So this section here will be triangles. This section right here will be holes, and this section right here will be circles. And then it has its own sections for each thing. And then we'll just fit as many of those forms into each section. That's a really cool idea. I just made these really close together and I regret it. I'm gonna have them randomly apart. I don't actually want them to be like a pattern close-ish together. I mean, it's okay if it happens every so often, but I do, Haley. Oh my God, I'm aging so well. It's all my tea I drink. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, my luminary I made? Yeah, that thing was cool. I sold that. I made that years ago when I was really into making luminaries. My tea dealer potentially wants one, so we might make a luminary for him soon. He hasn't given me the go ahead on it, but I guess I could just make it, and if he wants it, he can have it. You do? To be honest, I've never been a huge fan of green tea. Like conceptually, I like it, um, but then drinking it, I think it just tastes like grass, like kind of gross, expensive, bitter grass. Is there a particular kind of green tea that you're into? Peppermint's good. Lipton. I'm getting over being sick, Sydney, at the moment. Wait, Swa's here? That I do like matcha, Swa. Probably not. That's yeah, okay, sure. Let's hear your joke. I feel like that never ends well. I feel like when I say that on YouTube, it's just some like racist, homophobic shit. Okay, which green tea do we like? Tell me like a name of green tea. What's up, Charlotte? How is this cup right now? I don't know. It's like a 5. Some matcha is delicious. Um, why did the chicken cross the road, Haley? Okay, there's our section of there, and then this section, we're still gonna do this kind of thing. Oh my. Oh my. I'm sorry, I can't say anybody's name, I'm colorblind. Yes, Swa, I would love to show you the cup. Let me do this next section first, and then I'll show you. Swa, how's your day going? We have to work on the triangles. They need, like, an additional something or other to go with them. They're kinda boring as is. I think there's potential there, but we just need to figure out, like, with the squares where I do these cutout things first, or the patterns first, it needs something. You know what I mean? That's so late, Haley. My bedtime's like 7:30. I can't shout out, I'm colorblind. I don't know why you guys keep thinking that I know how to read. It's like, alright, hole pattern. I'm not sure which pattern I wanna do for the holes. It's not the right condom. Is this the right condom? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, that's aw did you dress up? Oh, good, I'm glad, James. Okay, we're gonna do maybe a little spiral doodad on this guy. Double wall pots, James. We're just finishing them off. We started them, excuse me, earlier today, but I had to run and teach and do an outdoor club with some kids that I teach. So we postponed until a few minutes ago, and now we're just poking out the holes. We have one more firing before the end of the year, and it's in like 2 weeks. And so we're just trying to make some cool stuff. It's going to be mostly production wear, honestly, and I've already made all that. Um, so the stuff that I want to do with you guys is going to be kind of like a little bit more fun. Hi, hi. It's a collaborative effort. Yeah, always is, always will be. You can tell I'm tired because I usually don't slip up and say hi. It's pretty rare for me to do that. All right. This is kind of a cool cup. Actually, I'm liking it more now that it's done. Right? It's kinda cool. Well, I don't know about that, James. Oh, yeah, I'm passing out right after this. Charlotte, I don't know. It's all an experiment. I don't know what I'm doing. I make up everything I do every single time I come in here, so, you know, I do kinda like the 3 panels, though. There's something interesting about that. Um, this is a condom, Haley, a finger condom, so I don't poke myself. Otherwise, I would cut my finger every single time because it's a piece of metal. Okay, so we have one more, and then we're gonna clean them and call it a day. What do we want this one to be? It's kinda fun to do the 3-pane window thing. Exactly, swap. Maybe we do the 3 panes again. I actually almost like it more than the one we just did, the first one. It was just squares. Um, I don't have the mental fortitude for a flower right now, Haley, to be honest. So I think what we're gonna do is the exact same thing we just did, except we'll do a different pattern for all the different pieces. Um, and I think what we're gonna do is instead of going how we did before, I'm just gonna do scrapies like this. So just add a little bit of texture laterally. Triangles, you should make the cuts longer than the lines of the triangle. I don't understand what you're saying, Dragon. Can you say that again in a different way for me? Totally. Okay, sounds good, Haley. Um, you can look it up. I don't know where you're located, James, but this particular wheel is called a VL Whisper, a Shimpo VL Whisper. Okay, what if we did this kind of swiggly pattern? And then this is in the 3 zones. But it doesn't go all the way through. It just creates. Are you saying so like a line keeps going? So like I make a cut, but then the line keeps going forward here. For how much did I pay for this? I bought this wheel almost a decade ago for $1,100. And I bought my other one on Facebook Marketplace before COVID for $700. And the other one I have in here that's not a VO Whisper I got for free. Doing great, James. 100% swath. Okay, done. Easy. Let's give it a whirl. Is that it's gonna be kind of very similar to the, square pattern. Honestly, it kinda looks like an anarchy symbol the way I just did it. JJ, I use a waterproof case. Yeah, honestly, it's not a bad thing at the moment. Oh, man, the rain is really raining, really pouring outside. I'm gonna get drenched when I go outside later. Sorry, BB, I can't read, I'm colorblind. What? Open it up, I wanna hear. Um, I would, Charlotte, but I'm not a basic bitch. We can do zodiac signs if you guys are into that. I don't even know what that is really. Like, I'd have to look up what each zodiac sign is and all that. How am I? I'm great. No, I'm not colorblind. I just say that because I don't feel like giving shout outs to people. I don't mind if you, like, are in here all the time. It's just, like, randos who come in. Or you can be like, prof and just pay for it. I'll say whatever you want if you, donate. My grandfather was a sculptor and he was colorblind. That's the, and I so my cousin of mine is also colorblind, so it's like it does run in the family. Hmm. They might be swab, but I'm not sure. If I ever use packing peanuts, it's because someone gave them to me. I didn't purchase them. Was he? Was he red-green colorblind? That's what my grandfather was. You were spot on with the, idea of extending these to make them look like the square ones, Dragon. These look so much better than the other triangles. I might go back to the other ones and, do this to them if I can, if it's possible. I don't know if it'll be possible, but these look so much better. Mm, mm. Okay, sounds good. Appreciate it. I know that she has given me edible packing peanuts in the past. I don't know if those ones are. It's this really lovely lady who, um, she's a local and she, buys a lot of pottery from me, one, which is amazing, and she's just very sweet in general, but she also whenever she comes and buys pots from me, um, she also then gives me a bunch of packing supplies. She's very sweet. Yeah, retroactively doing this is much harder. It's definitely worth it though. You got a good eye, Dragon. Well, I'm not gonna look at comments for just a second, because I wanna make sure I don't screw this up. Yeah, that's way cooler. I don't know if how well you guys can actually see it from here, but you do? Awesome. That's really nice. The honeycomb paper is awesome. I use it as you see, but I use it, in conjunction with bubble wrap. This dying over here. Christ. Uh, Wait, where'd my pen oh, there it is. It's nice. Sounds good, James. I, I'm still worried about using it 100% without the bubble wrap. Um, I have a really good track record with pots not breaking, and I would kinda like to keep it that way. So I'm a little bit nervous, but maybe the next time I run out of bubble wrap, I just try to switch over to, just the paper and see what happens. I didn't look when I came back to my studio, no. I hope it's here. I mean, I know my ruler has to be here somewhere. I truly have no idea where it is. Um, she's, coming back for a lesson tomorrow evening, because we had to, cancel her next week class, and she wants to get some mugs into the next soda firing. So, I can ask her tomorrow if I can't find it before she gets here. So, I mean, she might not remember either, but oh, yeah? What do you think about it? Yeah, you're into the extra cup? Hmm. Yeah, I definitely think it's possible to do without bubble wrap, um, but, one of the things that I'm, like, kind of nervous about switching over to it exclusively is that, like, I can't replace items if things break, and I already bank for so much little money as is, as far as, like, just as a full-time job that, it'd be a huge bummer if something broke. Thanks. Okay, so we have one more side. Is there another shape we wanna try? Um, is there, like, a simple shape? Because, like so we have the the holes on here, but I feel like the holes are actually kind of, like they work against us, you know what I mean? Like, do we do a different shape here? Or, like, do you think there's something else that we could add? Does anybody have any suggestions? Oh, hell yes, Wa. I'm so happy to hear. Exactly, yeah. Welcome back. I mean, but the thing is I would like to swap over to paper. I can only fire so many times a year, and I would just be so devastated if anything broke. Um, Both triangles and squares in one of them, and then there's squares and triangles. We can do that. Yeah, that sounds cool. Outside my house, it's dark, I can't see anything. I have no idea. Alright, we full committed already. I know, that's the problem. The crescent moons so, I'll show you I'll show you a pot with the crescent moon after. Um, I don't have the, mental capacity to do anything complex tonight either. Not that a crescent moon is necessarily complex, but I'll just show you an example of a crescent moon after we're done here. Smart. That's smart to do. Thanks, Amanda. Always a good time. Nice to be surprised hither and thither. Oh, so I was talking about my, maybe getting a new computer, right, earlier, and we kind of were like, "Yeah, it makes sense to wait till January." When I went up, and it just, like, even plugged in, just randomly shuts off, um, every couple minutes. It's like if you touch a certain part of the computer, it just shuts off. So, ugh, I might have to buy the other one sooner than later. Okay. I'm dying, guys. Welcome in. I'll try my hardest not to die, but honestly, I can't promise anything at this point. All right, now we gotta do a little clean job on these, and then the rest of it will be sanded later. I don't know, Dragon, honestly. I'm just not good at stopping. We probably shouldn't have done anything in the studio today, but I was kind of like, we were running out of time, and I'm like eager to get back to work. And I thought that this wasn't going to be like a big project. I don't know why I thought that, but that's okay. It's a very good point, Swa. For that sake alone, I won't die. Well, the the problem is I haven't been drinking tea. They caffeine and colds don't really go well together. Okay, there's one clean, and Put that there. So, I was going to go, I was gonna go pretty hardcore on, like, the turquoises. You guys cool with that for these? Like, blue turquoise, maybe blushes of purple if I can get, uh, um, get lucky in the kiln. Hmm. Mhm. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, glaze indeed. Okay, cool. So there's a combo that I really like. I didn't have any for sale. Oh, actually, one of the teapots, the only green teapot that I had for sale during my shop update, which it's not there anymore, it's sold. I posted about it on my Instagram. That one's the combo, so it's 2 glazes. It's a glaze called Caribbean with, turquoise Oribe on top. Oh my god. Swa, why not? I'm glad it's the last one. I went from like, not much steam to, like, it just full done in my brain. Excited to put my feet up, give little dog some kisses, you know? Yeah, the combo of the turquoise Oribe and the Caribbean is really spectacular. Cool. Alright. I'm really happy with these, and I think the triangles with the squares and everything is gonna be really cool. These are good ideas today, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I can't be in here anymore. I need to go to bed. Thanks for hanging out with me. Really appreciate you guys. I wouldn't have, uh, powered through. I probably would have just stopped, but I'm glad that we did because these were pretty dry. I think if we waited a day, it would have been a bad time. So thanks, Swa. And James, I would rather die than do a 24-hour stream. All right. Bye, guys. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know.